Hey folks, it's Grant over at Local Cooling Farms. Just want to do a quick video. I'm in our worm hoop house right now. I'm feeding the worms. I'm also harvesting some worms for sale. I wanted to be in the video today. I'm normally not in the video. Anyway, so I'm going to bring y'all in. This is one of the bins, and we're feeding them. This is the pre-composted compost, mostly coffee grounds that we use. We do make a specific bedding for the worms that we raise them in, and like I said, it's all pre-composted. We really want there to be plenty of biology in here. So this is a great example. This is a big clump of some sort of white rot fungi. So this is what the bedding looks like before we even feed it to the worms. I know on some of the worm groups, I may post this video on one of the worm groups, I kind of preach pre-composting. The reason that you pre-compost everything is so the nutrients are most available to the worms. Remember, the worms take in material and they have a cropping gizzard like birds. And so they're taking in a lot of the, they're digesting a lot of the biology that's in there. So the more biology that you have in the compost, the better your worms will do. And then also the end result of vermicomposting is the worm casting. So the healthier the pre-compost material is, the better that the worm castings is going to be, the better your worms are going to do. It also keeps, I'm going to spread this out, it also keeps fruit flies at bay, soldier flies at bay, and it's not as attracted to rodents. So you really keep out all of the nasty vectors that a lot of people end up having as issues in your worm bin if you pre-compost all your material. So if in doubt, pre-compost. I'm also pulling some worms for a customer today. We currently are not shipping worms. We're looking into shipping worms, but that may not be a priority this spring. But we do sell the worms locally. So right now I'm separating the worms out. We just do simple light migration. We don't run the worms through any type of screener to separate them out, just because it's easier on the worms, and then the customers get a worm that is a higher quality and less stress. So I'm just going to take out a little quick clump so you can see it. So this is the product of light separation here, so you can see it. And then we're going to go ahead and put them in our pint container. We use this as a measuring device. We don't completely clean out the worms from material. We want them kind of coated in the bedding when we pull them, almost like breaded, pork chop kind of a thing. You don't want them completely naked. You want some protection around the worm. So we factor that in when we weigh the worms out, that they're going to come with a little coated, a little breading, as we say, at least in the New Orleans area, it's pannier, right? We're going to bread it, pannier pork chop, you're going to bread it, with an egg wash before you fry it, right? So anyway, so they're pannier worms in worm bedding. Anyway, so that's how we do it. How we separate the worms out real quick is super simple. It just takes a little patience. What we do is that we usually set up harvesting at the same time that we're putting new bedding on the worms. If we can work that in, that way we're keeping busy right around as the worms are migrating down, and so we're keeping busy while we're waiting. So anyway, if you need worms or any worm info or advice, you can reach us through Local Cooling Farms and send us a message. Everybody have a good one.